opening weekend. It's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. Breaks through the contact. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt at their own 23-yard line. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. Busts through the tackle. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver? Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Hey, Ram.
Here's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big play there for L.A. 57 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Well, he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Chargers' 47-yard line.
There we go.
From the gun, here's Smith. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped him.
3rd down.
And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He'll try and do this himself. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to look deep down the field. And this ball will be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Genty. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Chino going to hand it to Genty. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Raiders are 1-0 on the year following a win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now a handoff to Genty. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win a lot of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go on 4th. Smith. That's to his running back, complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Jeanty, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing now is Geno. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now it's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, LA! Darius Davis, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. 7-7, our score after 1.
The kickoff for the Chargers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll get this out to Jeanty. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Problems on third down. So far in this first half, relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4. They snap it to Smith. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chargers 7.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Herbert now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
17 yards.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Herbert. Give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Baylor Tiger. Delta.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. But I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey, 40 yards. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched in nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. We'll keep throwing it around.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
At the 40-yard line.
To throw is Smith. And this one is incomplete.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. Got him in. It's Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40.
That's good.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Geno now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 7-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A run straight ahead with Genty. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Touchdown Raiders! Calvin Austin from 3 yards out. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Chargers 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to...
On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Smith. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in to Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Chargers, 14.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, LA! Darius Davis in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're within 7 now, 28-21. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. This is caught. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and go further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now it's Smith. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He'll try and do this himself. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild. They did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Throwing on 2nd down. Herbert. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Hampton. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Smith now to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 68 yards. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 35. Chargers 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Herbert. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
They'll toss right side to Hampton. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That one complete to McConkey. He's got room to roam. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Max Crosby. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Herbert. He'll try and do this himself. Able to pick up a 12 yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Herbert. He'll try to do it himself. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Omarion Hampton, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Smith. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Throwing now is Geno. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup on the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway.
This is caught inside the 15. And so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Smith going to try and run with it. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. On the give, Jeanty. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 42, Chargers 28.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Now it's Herbert. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Odafe Oweh picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's Smith. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juice. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of fight. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whatever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
From the gun, here's Smith. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Raiders are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Chargers 31.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss. Because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some points they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
In motion left is Davis. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Davis.
Complete to Darius Davis. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Raiders' 2-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the deep...
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Los Angeles.
Oronde Gadsden, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Chargers, 38.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a big game now.
They don't lie. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Smith. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 46 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
On first down, it's Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. That's good by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Chargers, 38.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up. There he goes, right side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Over the middle, hooks up with a tight end, Bowers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Smith going to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Smith. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Here we go, hey. Finish up.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Now here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Geno. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met it as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
The kick by Carlson is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here's first down. Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
30-yard line.
Herbert going to throw. Completes it to Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Home troops right. Ray.
Throwing, Herbert. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 1st and 10.
59, 50,
Now Herbert. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Clock management management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Herbert. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. It's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the Silver and Black. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out. wasn't bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that catfish poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. I was not the one to save you. You and my everything now.